Is there a question that's bothering you? What should we do if we haven't a clue? Ask Tim!
Now, in the Bible, there are times when God does send a plague or two, or indeed on one notable occasion, 10. But such sending of plagues is rare and always comes at specific points in the story of God's people and for a specific reason. So the 10 plagues in the book of Exodus are both a way of God winning freedom for the people of Israel who are being oppressed and forced to work as slaves, and a way of demonstrating that the things people worship as gods, the Egyptian deities of rivers, harvests and death, don't actually have any power. God's people are reminded that even in the midst of uncertainty, God is in control and can be trusted. So what about coronavirus, COVID-19? Did God send it as some kind of punishment? Or maybe it was sent to give us some kind of message? Well, no. I don't believe that God sent this virus. There is a moment in Mark's Gospel when Jesus is surrounded by his closest friends, and they're asking him questions about the future. He warns them against interpreting world events as direct acts of God. He reminds them that wars, earthquakes, and famine are a routine, if tragic, part of human history. One day God will come and judge us all, but this final judgment will not look like a war or a natural disaster, but will be something entirely other, something ultimately good and holy. But back to the present day, and coronavirus. Even though he did not send it or cause it, God may still want to say something to us through it. You see, we now believe that coronavirus was caused by human activity, specifically through our treatment of animals and the natural world. Now, you and I may not directly treat animals or the natural world particularly badly, but we are an active part of a global system through the things we eat, the way we travel, and the things we buy, which is causing problems now, e.g. coronavirus, and is storing plenty of other environmental and social issues up for the future. So while God did not cause this mess, we did, me included. This pandemic does give us a fresh opportunity to pause, to listen to God's voice, to reassess what it is that really matters, and not to buy uncritically into what the world values and labels as success. This virus can be for us a wake-up call if we will let it, for us to stop worshipping the false gods of possession, consumption, and an Instagrammable lifestyle. These are false gods, which have no real power to give us what we really need. The truth is that only God, the one God, the true God, can offer us an authentic, meaningful, loved and loving human life. A life in which loving God, loving one another, and loving and caring for the creation take priority.
Is there a question that's bothering you? What should we do if we haven't a clue? Ask Tim!